Fight this fight for freedom of choice together. Educate yourselves so that you can make an informed choice. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Phyllis. Always good to see you. Good evening. Your name and address also, please.
Susan Meal, 131 Laurel Oak Lane. Thank you for allowing me to speak on this topic. I was at the Metropolitan Planning Organization meeting, and I was surprised when the consultants brought up the process of narrowing the twin pairs, because I was there for another purpose and didn't even know it was being considered. I was even more surprised there that they said there would be negligible effects on the other east-west roads. And I thought about how often I use 23rd Street around Troy Moody Park, I think it is, to get out to the west side of town in order to avoid the twin pairs. And I'm certain that I would do it even more often, and I think many, many people heading that way from that part of town would do it too. And I'm concerned that the people in those small residential communities on different arteries are going to see more traffic and less property value because of it. But that wasn't at all that surprised me. I was also surprised to hear the narrowing described as a tunneling effect, and that trees will be placed and curbs extended to create the feeling in the driver's mind of a tunneling effect and the perception that one should go slower. I had heard about that before, and I was trying to remember where I heard it. In my research into sustainable development, I have found that many cities around the country have planners directing city changes similar to this. In Little Rock, Arkansas, a proponent of the concept of complete streets attributes the excessive speed to the way many streets in the city are designed when they're wide, unobstructed, and open. He goes on to say, and I quote, "We need to slow things down by narrowing the street and putting in some trees. You create the perception in the driver's mind that he's being tunneled in, and he'll pay a little more attention." This was nearly verbatim what the Kimley Horn consultant said in describing their plan for the twin pairs.